Okay, let's talk about the Rune Giant, honestly, and then I'll give my honest opinion about it. It's like I heard a bunch of people say it's OP, other people say it's gonna probably get a nerf, and honestly, let's see, honestly. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Towers with an 8.5 tiles will become enchanted. Okay. It's just two. Human stays until troop dies. I guess that's the troop dies, or I think they're talking about the Rune Giant dies. Raise count, okay. Overall, his DPS will be increased by 67%. I guess it's not that bad. Hunter shoots 10 projectiles each attack. Total DPS is 87%. That's what? Now, I got those stats here. Basically, Rune Giant level 11 is an epic, is a type of troop. Damage is 120. Hit points is 2,803. That's basically, I think that's right at as a bowler. Targets building, melee medium, and chant limit is 2. Damage per second is 80. Hit speed is 1.5 second, and the speed is medium. So basically, the bonus damage is 220. Okay, so basically, it can give two troops. Basically, attack speed of 120. That's OP. That's I think. So basically, many things that could shoot a lot will do extra damage. Things that like do already a lot of damage, like mini P.E.K.K.A. or what's it good? Mini P.E.K.K.A. or P.E.K.K.A. They won't do that much damage, even though it's a bit 220 more. I don't think it really gonna make a huge much a difference. Yeah, you never know, because actually P.E.K.K.A. evolution is getting a rework from every time it does kill like a small enemy, big enemy, or a medium enemy. So it could make a difference. But I don't. You're basically just looking for troops that really, they shoot a lot of projectiles. So basically, Firecracker, Hunter was a good one that I'm basically missing. I don't know. I still gotta test out other decks. Yo, this is actually crazy. Electro Wizard, additional Electro Wizard. Dude, I'm actually. That's crazy. This really is. Because this could be good. I think it's just really hard to say. A lot of people saying it's very OP. And, I kept on thinking about it. I kept on thinking how I'm going to make this video. Because in the first thing I saw it, I just saw what it does, and that's all. And I was like, okay, this is pretty OP. But now you're saying more of all that. Honestly, if you don't have any Shrewsbury Arena, it's not the best. If you do mirror and then mirror again and then basically again mirror, then it's not so OP as like the Goblin Machine when it first came out. You legit mirror that thing. It had so much hit points for 5 elixir. It was literally destroying. It was a damage dealer, tank, and everything. So as the Rune Giant that basically is a 4 elixir, it basically right almost more than a bowler. I think so, and but also doesn't do that much damage. I don't think alone, Rune Giant just alone is okay. I feel like you're gonna have to bring Rune Giant with definitely something else from the behind, again, Hunter or Firecracker, just so you can do some really good extra DPS when it comes to defending those tanks. But at the end of the day, I just don't think it's really going to be so OP as everybody say. Again, I was wrong before, but at the same time, I think it just really matters how other people use really this card. If you're going to use it for basically, just Hunter with what's it good? Oh, that like Royal Giant deck with Hunter and Fisherman, that could work. I still take out the Royal Giant and then put the Rune Giant. Yeah, they could work. They could work there and there, but I don't know. Maybe as a faster cycle. So like instead of Hog 2.6, you will basically have Rune Giant 2.6, of course, with the Firecracker evolution. So I think it just really depends how you're gonna use it. I don't know. I don't see it very OP as other people say. I don't think it's gonna be so broken that it's like need immediate nerf. But I don't know. I don't think it should be an epic though. I feel like it should be a legendary, in my opinion. Is that I did say when I first saw it, I did thought of a champion, and then I was like, no, actually, if it was a champion, it actually would probably be the worst champion if you think about it. Just because like I just don't think it really need that champion title. It doesn't look like a champion. I feel like it need to at least be a legendary because it doesn't make sense why most of these cards that we've been getting lately, they are doing like they had that like special like ability. Those legendary types, they all have that like special ability, or that they either could do more damage or more DPS, or they have a secondary attack or something. So I feel like Rune Giant should actually just be a legendary instead of an epic, in my opinion. And honestly, that bonus damage, I feel like again, it could get nerfed. It's just really depending. And enchant limit, I feel like honestly, if they really want to do it, they could just put a rework on that. So make the bonus damage way less, but put like enchant limit like maybe 3 or 4. I don't know. Yeah, just so you could put more boosted cards, that get enchanted, but they won't do so much as bonus damage as you thought. I feel like I think it just really matters how you're gonna play. Honestly, I know I say that earlier, but it's just because I don't see it's gonna be very OP. Like, let's say for example, if you really tell me, is it better than like a Goblin Stein? Just the monster itself. I think it is definitely. Again, I think it's one elixir cheaper, and basically does everything it does. The only difference, I think, the hit speed is also faster too. So I will say it would definitely have a faster damage per second, but either way, I just don't think, like, if you're using it as a winning condition, then I don't recommend using it. I feel like if you are going to use it, you should use it with Goblin Barrel, okay? Goblin Barrel evolution with Rune Giant, And then if you are using, maybe use it with a Firecracker. Of course, your arrows are logged because during this meta, that's where it's OP. And then of course Cannon. And then you honestly just bring Goblin Stein. Why not make it cycle cheaper? Goblin Stein with Rune Giant. Boom. Wait, the real question is, does it buff the ability damage too? Because if it does, Archer Queen can do a lot of damage. If you think about it. Okay. That got me thinking. Next video, or at least when I get the Rune Giant, I will boost it. I want to check out that Archer Queen. I want to see if it would do even more damage with that boosted ability, and also that enchant. Because if it does, it could be very OP, in my opinion. But in my opinion, honestly, if I was putting it as a tier list, I'd probably just put it like a B. I don't think it sucks, but I don't think it's going to be so OP. B, A tier, I think in my opinion is pretty reasonable. Well, hopefully I see you guys next time.